Hello, Taurus. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your energy update for the week of the 27th of September 2021. I hope you're doing well. Taurus, be sure to check out your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign to get a complete picture of all of the energies that you've got going on this week, because you're more than just your sun sign. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. In that show, I do channeling for the collective, but I also do mini reads as well. So if you've got a question for your higher self, or you want some guidance for your higher self on something in your life, come along in there and ask it. It's by donation for those mini reads. And if you're interested in a private reading with me, they are available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there as well. So let's find out what you got going on, Taurus. What we got going on. I'm Taurus. Sun sign. Shadow Dancer and Empowerment. Oh, tricky. Taurus, we've got shadow work to do. So judgments about ourselves, criticism about ourselves, that hard stuff to do and empower our way out of it. So standing up for ourselves. And this is a lot this week. This is a lot of energy. This is us really facing up to something that's been in our life, and a disempowered stance, a victimhood stance that we've been taking in something, and criticizing ourselves for it, and all of that undermining energy, and waking up to that, doing that shadow work, and then empowering ourselves. Like, no, you know what? I'm going to save myself. That's what it is. This is Taurus saving themselves from something. No, victim no more, and stepping into your power, going, you know what? I'm not going to beat myself up about this anymore. I'm going to do something about it. You and Gemini, hey? So if you've got any Gemini in your chart, check out theirs. This is a little bit more empowering energy than Gemini. Gemini's got more of a wake-up call kind of thing going on, but this is kind of a wake-up call as well for Taurus. So you could go from strength to strength this week. Vulnerability is coming out there. You're feeling vulnerable, Taurus. So it's a part of your life in which you feel vulnerable, you haven't felt in control of. And this week, you're being asked to step forward into that empowerment, empower yourself in that, take charge of it. Take charge of it. And a key component of that is to do the shadow work. Stop judging yourself for it and take control of it, Taurus. Let's find out more about this. Tell us more of these energies for Taurus. This one. 4 of Wands, it could be about relationships and marriage and commitment. It could be about that. And so you could have felt like a victim of not finding the right people kind of thing. As if it keeps on happening to you, as if you're not keep on choosing or attracting those same kind of people. It could be about that. 4 of Wands is also that party energy as well. We'll find out. I'll get some clarifiers out for all of these, Taurus, as usual. But this could be about committed relationships if you've been finding that area tricky and you've been judging yourself for it. Like, what's wrong with me? Knight of Swords. There's a rushing in energy with this. I feel like it's you. I don't feel like this is someone outside of yourself, but it's a rushing energy, that those hot feet kind of thing. So what we're talking about here, Taurus, could be something that you just kept on rushing in. You know, when we want to make something really good, say a meal. I'm always talking about food, I know, but say we want to make a really good meal, we can't just rush it, right? We don't just grab something out of the fridge and fling it in the microwave. That's not making a really good meal. We've got to take our time. But this impatience kind of thing, this impatient energy and always rushing in, always means that you end up with that crappy lasagna out of the freezer and into the microwave. You know, it doesn't taste that good, but at least it's instant. And this could be the reason that you need to wake up for it. You could be like feeling a victim to it. Like, why do I keep on not getting this commitment that I want? But you keep on rushing in. Like, why do I keep on eating lasagna? Like, why is dinner always lasagna? Because that's what you keep on grabbing out of the freezer and throwing into the microwave, because you're not taking any time in the kitchen to cook something real good. It takes time, right? It takes time. You've got to slow down, Taurus. Don't be so impatient. What else for Taurus this week? Hey. Okay. Interesting. You've got a big offer coming in here. And also the Hermit and the Fool, which are kind of opposite energies. The Fool wants to dive on in there, take a risk, say yes to it. The Hermit's pulling back from it, going, I think I'll take my time. So you're going to be pulled in two directions. I feel like it's connected to this Ace of Pentacles. You're sitting on the fence, like, which way shall I go? Which way shall I go? Should I say yes to it? Is that the old pattern? Is that I'm going to leave myself? Am I just going to eat instant lasagna again for dinner if I do that? Or should I take this risk? Should I not? Should I pull back from it? Four of Wands. Tell us about the Four of Wands for Taurus. What is this Four of Wands about? Pulling back from it. Okay, so if I'm talking about commitment, if this has been your struggle of bringing in the committed people for a relationship here, someone that you can marry, someone that is in that committed relationship with you or wants that, the Hermit here suggests to me that you've been pulling away from that you've been hiding from it. Whenever you see it, whenever you come across that energy, you're like freaked out by it and you're like, oh, I don't want that. They're weird, or you might be taking it as a red flag when this is presenting itself to you, withdrawing from it. I wonder why that would be. What is behind that for Taurus? There's the shadow work. There's something that you're scared of. Scared of commitment, and then so when you see commitment, you're like, oh God, no. Gotta run away from that as fast as I can. What's behind this? What's behind this for Taurus? Retreat. Wait. Okay. So I'm obviously not getting the message right because it's come up with retreat after Hermit. Right. This is how it is, Taurus, for some of you that are resonating with this kind of part of it. That the problem here is for you, Taurus, that you keep on meeting the wrong kind of people, the people that don't want to commit for a relationship. It could be that you're meeting those people that are already committed to someone else, and you're seeing that as commitment kind of thing. You're feeling that energy, that committed energy, and you think you're choosing right, but it's not right because you're already committed to someone else. This is like that energy of wanting commitment, marriage, and children, and then getting attracted to one of your colleagues who is married and happily married and having children with their partner. It's being attracted to that energy of someone that's already doing that, which is kind of right, isn't it? You want to choose that energy, but you want instead to choose someone that's ready for that. So to me, Taurus, you might have been getting ahead of yourself by looking at the end result energy too much and attracting that in. Wanting marriage, but attracting those that are already married. Wanting children, attracting those that already have children. So it's almost like you're getting ahead of yourself and you're attracting in what's beyond you rather than realizing where you're at right now. So what's wrong with where you're at right now, Taurus? What's wrong with being at where you're at right now and meeting someone that's where you're at right now? Because I feel like when you do that, you're repulsed by them. And why would you be repulsed by someone that's like a mirror to you? Because you're judging yourself. That's the shadow work, right? It might not be about commitment, but whatever it is, I feel like you're actually pushing away, hermiting away, retreating away from someone that's got exactly the same energy as you, because you're judging yourself in that you're not where you want to be. You're attracted to those that are already living where you want to be, but you need to be where you're at now, attract someone that's where you're at right now, and then you both need to get there together. Does that make sense? Now, if we're not talking relationships, or we're talking business or something like that, you might be reaching too high for your client. You might be looking for like instant success or to be up there. You might be, instead of starting off where you're at now and putting that work in and just, serving the clients that are in front of you. You might be reaching for what's beyond you, of where you're headed, instead of just doing it where you are now, I've got to be where I am now. Say with my work, with my YouTube channel and all of that, I've got to be here where I am now. Sure, I've got like dreams of the future and of what I want now, but I need to be where I'm at now, serving you guys, doing the private readings still, although they will be tailing out, and they're kind of tailing out already. But I still need to be doing that. Even though it's not my ideal, I still need to be doing that at the moment, because I'm at where I'm at and I'm headed to bigger things. I know that, but I need to be out where I'm at. And so it's something like that. What I'm not doing is sitting back and doing nothing and waiting for celebrity clients or something like that. That's not where I'm headed anyway. But I'm not doing that kind of thing, because that's a fantasy kind of thing. That's reaching too far forward. So again, it's the shadow work. You've got to empower yourself and be where you're at right now. Now, there's something about rushing in here. Knight of Swords, rushing in too fast and breaking your heart. Nine of Materials. The independence thing, rushing in too fast. This could be about relationships again. Rushing in too fast in relationships and breaking your own heart because you're rushing into the wrong kind of relationships. Trying to get ahead of yourself, reaching too high. Not choosing someone that's exactly where you're at right now because you don't think you're impressive enough, and so you don't think they're impressive enough. Nine of Materials, independence. So you're leaving yourself left out of this because you're rushing in to things, relationships maybe, but things that just aren't, they aren't where you're at. They're just not where you're at. There's such interesting energies. So it's like these energies are kind of bringing you back down to earth, Taurus, to be where you're at. Well, you will get where you want to go, but you need to be where you're at right now. And it makes sense, right? When I say it in that way, it might be an attracting already married people that have already got kids kind of thing, instead of, and getting attracted to them, instead of choosing someone that's right where you're at now, because you're like, no, I don't want to be where I'm at right now. I can't choose them. I want to be where they're at, and so I'll choose them. But no, if you want a partner in this journey forward, you've got to choose someone that's where you're at right now. So joy in letting go. There's a joy in letting that go, that pursuit go this week. There's an actual joy in it. There's going to be a relief and a joy in it, of letting that go, letting that pursuit go. It's like, what have I been doing? It's a wake-up call. What have I been doing to myself? Always reaching for something that's out of my grasp, and then wondering why I can't reach it, why I can't get there, and then totally rejecting where I am right now. Just refusal to believe where you're at right now is okay. You judging yourself instead, going, it's not okay to be where I'm at right now. I should be up there, that thing there that I can't reach. So a big offer comes in. Oh, now I'm scared of this offer. Now I'm scared of this offer because I don't think it's right for Taurus this week. Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Materials, but it is. Oh, it is though. It's like you just asserts. It's the work that you've put in is coming back to you. This big offer. Why is it a big offer then? After what I've just said, I don't think this energy matches. I don't get it. A reunion of souls, a burden, and a movement into balance. Oh, it could be someone from the past that you'd kind of gone, no, you're not good enough for me, and they come back in. A reunion of souls. Maybe that you felt was a burden to you before, because you were seeing that you were thinking that you were beyond where they were at. And they come back in. They've moved into balance more. You've moved into balance more. Oh, it could be that. For some of you, it could be a reunion of someone from the past that you kind of rejected because you didn't think they were good enough for you, because you were headed for bigger things and you thought you were already there, but you weren't. Let me know in the comments if that is true for you. Wow, yes, it could be that. And it is a true balance of the energies that you're putting out there, the work that you've done, and the work that they've done too. So the Fool and the Hermit, you're going to be push, pull, like, should I go for this or not? Do I take the risk on this or not? Do I pull back from it? You got a lot of retreaty hermit energy here. Queen of Emotions and the Magician. You being open and receptive and manifesting this. What have you manifested? Right, you really need to ask yourself that. What have I manifested here? What have I done? And it's not like that, although it could be like that. What have I done? What have I been manifesting here? It's a wake-up call to really empower yourself and look at the energy you've been putting out there and be blunt with yourself and go, probably as you would be with someone else, Taurus. Be blunt with yourself and go, okay, I've been kind of fooling myself here. The fool. What have I been manifesting? What am I open to? What have I been open to here? What isn't serving me in that? And how is that coming about because I've been judging myself as being wrong for where I am right now? And then pretending, the fake it till you make it, pretending that I'm more than I am beyond where I'm at. It's that, do you know who I am kind of an energy. It could be that in business. See, that's where the unlimited possibilities come in, is when you're real with yourself of what you've been manifesting. It's almost like the energies are knocking you down a peg or two, but it's not knocking you down. It's revealing where you're truly at. It's interesting that the magician has come up here because I know, being a Taurus sun sign myself, I know that for us Taurians, a big part of our drive in life is the manifestation thing. I mean, we love the luxuries and all of that. That's how it looks on the surface. But we've got this drive to master manifestation, to get what we want, right? And be grounded in that and bring it down to earth. And so it could be about that, constantly reaching higher. It's not a wrongness of you doing that, it's part of who you are. Something's going to make you feel vulnerable because you might not have got as far as you think you've got in this life journey kind of thing, or in your career or your love life. What's going on in our love lives? Taurus, what's going on in Taurus's love life this week? Get to know each other and give your relationship a chance. Give them a chance. For some, it's someone coming back in. You need to give them a chance again and give yourself a chance. You could have left something behind, someone behind, a relationship behind prematurely. Thought you were ready to move on from it, but you actually weren't. It needs a revisit. For some of you, that's true. For some of you, this is a new relationship that you need to give a chance and take it slowly and get to know them. So for some of you, yeah, it's not about an old person coming back, someone from your past coming back, but this is a new chance, but it's like with a mature kind of outlook on it, and really asking yourself, what is it that I've manifest here? Like, is this person really at my level? Are they a mirror image of where I'm at or not? Hold your vision. Hold your vision for what you want, but don't imagine that you're there already. Like I said, if you want to get married and have children, hold that vision, absolutely, but don't think you can reach for that right away. Choose someone that's already got it, that's already got the marriage and the kids. That's messed up, right? You need to find someone who's where you're at right now, maybe single, wanting to have children, whatever it is, wherever you're at, you need to be 100% honest about that. Choose someone that's in that instead of judging them about it like you're judging yourself. But hold your vision for what it is that you want and be upfront about that. This is what I want. Is that what you want too? Getting to know each other and giving your relationship a chance, giving your relationship path a chance as well, and what you want a chance. So speaking up about it. This is what I want. If that's not what you want, let's stop this right now. That kind of an energy, Tell us more. Humility, being humbled. Other signs have had this card out as well. It seems like quite a few of us are being humbled this week. Knock back to size. This is where you're at. Be there and move forward from there, Taurus. You're on a different path than you thought you were. So it is a kind of a wake-up call this week, Taurus. And there needs to be a lot of pulling your energy back. Hermit kind of an energy. Not today. This is the relationship thing. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, boundaries, not wanting to say it, right? of what it is that you want, too scared that they're not going to want it. Speak up about what you want, Taurus. You'll find it much faster if you do that. Don't be scared of speaking up. And don't be scared of being where you're at right now. Tell us more for Taurus this week. I think it's going to be a challenging week for you guys, for us guys and girls. Smoke and mirrors. Let's not do that to ourselves anymore. Let's cut the BS. Smoke and mirrors. Can't fool the universe, you know. Just bake it till you make it. You can't fool the universe. It doesn't work. You've got to be where you're at. And when you're loving yourself and appreciating yourself and accepting where you're at, then you can move from there. But you've got to be where you're at. So no more BSing ourselves. My cat is laid right there. She looks so relaxed, tongues out, and her face is just so relaxed. She doesn't look like herself. Better than before. She was sleeping with her eyes open, looking at me before. It was very disconcerting. And the Gemini reading. Relationship. It's a lot about relationship. It's like a relationship reset for Taurus this week. It's like, oh God, what have I been doing? That kind of an energy. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold. This is about your path. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. So it's time to move forward on your relationship path, Taurus, and get like brutally honest with yourself. No more bullshit. And allow it to unfold from where you're at right now. It's a leveler kind of a week this week, a wake up call kind of a leveler kind of week, but it'll be good for you and you'll probably move forward from that point. It reminds me of the energy of when like I had to face up to the fact that I wasn't doing very well financially. In fact, I was in debt and all of that. And I just had to face up to it and be where I'm at instead of pretending that I'm doing better than I was, you know? That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do the law of attraction bullshit thing and pretend that I was beyond where I was. But I had to stop doing that. I had to wake up to myself. It's like, okay, I've got this debt. This is what I'm doing. This isn't very good. I've got to face up to it now. This is stressful. I want to get myself from here. I'm at where I'm at. What can I do from here now? And that was just so empowering. And that's what we've got this week. It's facing the shadow of where you're at, Taurus, and then empowering yourself from there. Sure, you're going to feel vulnerable, but it's your only way forward. How interesting the energy is. There you go, Taurus. Maybe not what you wanted to hear, but it's going to get you to where you want to be for sure. So if you like this reading, you might not like it, but click like on it anyway because it helps my channel out. It might be what you just need to hear. So like that. You gotta love that, hey? Let me know in the comments what's going on for you. If you dare, let me know. If you dare, own up to it. Could be very cathartic to put it in the comments, in fact. Consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber to my channel. Click that notification bell as well. Hopefully it'll notify you when I'm going live so you can come along to my Psychic Cafe show and get a mini reading there. I would love to see you in there. So have the best week ever, Taurus, no matter what goes on this week. And I will see you tomorrow in the Daily Energy Update. Bye.